The Lakers are coming off a 4-game winning streak, and now they're facing against the best retirement home in Los Angeles. Hola, damas y caballeros, boys and girls, and your technical rainbow in between. I am Beck 824, and today your Los Angeles Lakers are taking on the LA Clippers, the Battle of LA, which in retrospect is not exactly what it panned out to be. You know, you had the Lakers in 2020 and you had the Clippers in 2020, both seeming like two powerhouses in the West, but unfortunately the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead. And now, several years later, you have a couple of guys here who honestly don't look like the same. You have Kawhi Leonard, who's playing on half a leg, seems like it. Seriously, the man's injured, coming in and out of lineups all the time. James Harden's doing everything he can for this team, averaging 27.8 points on 45.3% shooting from the field. Like, seriously, this man is doing everything, and also assists and stuff like that. I think I have all the stats in the description. Let me read them real quick. Yeah, 27.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, and on 8.4 assists a game. So the man's doing everything. James Harden's doing everything. And unfortunately, this team has not panned out to be. And also, everybody's clowning them because, their draft picks are going to the OKC Thunder. And also, the once Clipper, SGA, is on the OKC Thunder, which I don't even know he's going to win the MVP because the man doesn't even play fourth quarter. So there's that. But now we're up against the LA Clippers in the NBA Cup. Now, this is the first NBA Cup. This is in LA with the Lakers with their brand new super yellow, super bright court. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't like it. It's probably going to hurt my eyes. But this is different because it's been a while since I've done a live commentary. Seriously, I think the last one was against the Bucks, and that was the 1-year anniversary, which thank you everybody for subscribing. We hit 110 a while back, so now hopefully we can get to 115. And now, since then, we had LeBron James and Gabe Vincent back into the rotation, and LeBron James looked great in his first game. The second game didn't look too good. I mean, a lot of people didn't even look that good because, again, they weren't giving enough effort. I don't understand this team when it comes to not giving out effort for teams that, honestly, they should be on paper. You had the Hawks game, which, honestly, they punched us in the mouth and we couldn't recover. You had the last game being the Jazz game, which, by the way, I will admit that those two fouls I didn't see because I was at work. I was able to watch at least, like, the first couple minutes of the third, but other than that, it still was, like, pretty bad defensive efforts. It was poor communication, stuff like that. But yeah, that game, in retrospect, the Lakers should have probably lost, and now we have this whole different narrative of them winning this 4 games, which, again, Larry Markin has been going insane, but the Lakers have not been shooting that well from 3. If you look at LeBron James, AR, and Luka, they're all shooting well above the attempts, but also well below their career percentages from 3. But there's also another big issue with this team is that we have Deandrea Ayton being out with a right knee contusion. Now, I do not have any updates on that. I do not know when he's going to come back. Maybe in the next week or two he'll come back, but again, it's unlikely at the moment. But for the Clippers, they are out with Bradley Beal, which I didn't think he was going to make a big impact. He hasn't really been living up to the contract and stuff like that. He's out for the season. Derrick Jones is out with a knee injury. Jordan Miller is out with a left hamstring injury, and Bogdanović is out with a left hip contusion. So again, the lineup is not looking that good for the Clippers. But for the starting lineup, obviously you don't have Deandrea Ayton. You're going to have to 43rd season with the Lakers tenure. But the starting lineup for tonight's game is going to be LeBron James, AR, Luka. Was it Rui? Yeah, it was Rui Hachimura, and then Jackson Hayes. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? Claire Rothman. Who the fuck? Who said smasher pass? You, you bastard. You absolute bastard. Now, I am expecting Zubats to have a big scoring night, specifically in the paint, because again, we don't have a 7-footer. But speaking of bigs, we have Drew Timme got signed up on a 2-way contract, which again, I am happy that we got him. He has been improving in the G League offensively. Now, defensively, there's a lot of concerns, especially with the Lakers team, who hasn't been there defensively. So, yeah, it's cool that we got somebody who can put the ball in the basket, but we don't have a rim protector. He's not athletic, can't really move laterally, but hey, at least he can shoot the 3 ball. Like, he's working on it, and you can see that there is a huge improvement since the last time he played in the NBA, which was against, I think, with the Nets. But still, I am on the fence. I am on the fence. I will admit that. I am on the fence. Let's see what he can do. Also, Adu Thero and Bronny James are on the bench, getting called up from the G League. But again, I don't see him getting any minutes. But Adu Thero has been really good in the G League thus far. I think he only played about 2 games or 1 game. But, he's honestly been looking like a solid rotation piece for the Lakers. Also, you got Bronny James, who's honestly been a G League legend. You got Chris Mannon, who honestly been doing pretty good. I just want to see guys who can defend like hell and also shoot the 3 ball. They don't have to shoot above 40%. They don't have to do Steph Curry prime numbers. No, just at least shoot league average from 3, all right? Just shoot above or around 35% from 3, and I would be so happy. Because, again, this team needs 3 and D guys. Keon Ellis is on a $2.3 million contract, expiring contract at that. So, hopefully we can try to get somebody like that. But, again, the Lakers, everybody in the league wants, the Lakers tax to be at least 2 first-round picks for any player that they choose to negotiate with, which, by the way, Keon Ellis for 2 first-round picks. I'll give you 1, an Adult to Connect, and then a Vando, which, speaking of Vando, my goodness, it sucks. It really does suck, because Vando is a great rebounder, great defender, but, again, the spacing with him, it is so limited that it doesn't even matter if it's Smart or Vando on the floor. One of them can at least shoot the 3 barely. Like Smart can do it, but it's not good. Now, he can hit them occasionally, but but it sucks. It really does suck that Vando is out of the rotation thus far. I was really hoping that he would improve that 3 ball, but it hasn't really translated that well throughout the season. Now, he has hit a couple of shots, but again, I don't see him getting any more minutes. Unfortunately, he'll probably get only garbage time minutes. So the issue there is that how are we going? If we're going to trade Vando, we're going to have to attach draft picks and assets to him because he's a negative value player around the league. Because again, because our package as of now, depending on what the player is, but our package right now is Dalton Connect, Gabe Vincent, and also Vando. Does that scream to anybody in the league, hey, you want to trade with the Lakers? No. And then you have Vando, which again, negative asset, making about $11 million. I ain't gonna lie, that's not sweetening the deal if I want to get somebody like, who's on the Hawks? Is it Trey Murphy? Is that his name? Trey Murphy or Keon Ellis. If I'm the Pelicans or the Kings, why would I want those guys? Granted, I should blow up my team regardless, and I'm gonna have a fire sale. But why is the first fire sale gonna be with these guys? And also Maxi Kleber. He can be traded, but who wants Maxi Kleber? The man picks up fouls like it's candy on Halloween. So I don't know. I'm not too sure about this trade season, but hopefully we can make a trade. I'm expecting a trade to happen after December. That's usually when some trades happen. It's really rare nowadays to see teams make a trade before Christmas. But yeah, I do see the Lakers at least attempting to make some trade talks after Christmas, maybe somewhere around the first couple weeks in January, because I think the trade deadline is in April, if I'm not mistaken. If I am sorry. You can leave a comment, like, prove me wrong. I'm trying to get as much correct information as possible. But yeah, this lineup of the Lakers getting LeBron James, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, AR, and Luka Doncic, it's clearly in the case of, like, yes, Jackson Hayes is a excuse me, it's a reliable because he's athletic, big, even though he's undersized. But hey, at least he can get up there, and Luka Doncic loves to get those pick and roll guys. But we're just minutes away here from the start of the game, and again, the keys to this game are very simple. Do not play to our competition. Okay? We cannot play to our competition. The Lakers have been terrible when it comes to that. They got to beat teams to the ground no matter what. Got to keep our foot on their throats the entire night. Seriously. Is that crazy to say? My eyes are already hurting from this court, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is actually the first live commentary I got with LeBron James being in the Lakers uniform. Yeah, so you got Leonard, Collins, Zubac, Harden, and Dunn entering in tonight's matchup. Here we go. Let's play some NBA basketball. What, everybody? Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We are only 4 away from hitting 115. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen, as the Lakers. Are you ready? Lakers win the tip. AR gives us LeBron on the left wing. Finds Luka on half court. Luka working on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Rui Hachimura, who puts up the three. Knocks down the three. First blood for the Lakers. Bringing it up is Dunn. Dunn gives it up to Harden. Harden working on the left wing with AR on him. Puts his shoulder down, waiting for somebody to move. Decides to give it up to Zubac. Zubac gets doubled. Kicks it cross-court to Dunn. Dunn gets inside. Puts up the mid-range shot. Is good. Nice little floater there by Chris Dunn. AR gives it to Luka, who gets it across court. Luka going all the way inside the arc, floats it up and in. Rattles in and out, but the Lakers get up by 3. Harden brings it up, controlling the traffic. Harden looking to give it up. Can't give it up. Decides to go around the Zubac screen. Goes on the left elbow and gives it up to Kawhi. Kawhi inside the paint, kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn a 3. Knocks it down. Nobody stepped up for the Lakers. Great start for Chris Dunn, who has all 5 points for the Clippers. As Luka goes around 2 screens, goes left, gets inside the arc, pump fakes 1, spinning, turning, firing. Won't go. Rebound. Ooh, unfortunately, it goes into the hands of Harden. Harden, full, basically half-court pass to Collins, who puts up the floater and in. And Lakers are down by 2. Luka finds LeBron. LeBron puts his head down, gives it up to AR in the left corner. AR for a 3. Won't knock it down. Rebound right into the hands of Rui, who puts up the mid-range shot and knocks it down. Lakers all tied up at 7 up apiece. Both teams are not pretty bad when it comes to turnovers, as Kawhi Leonard misses a three. And that's the thing the Lakers need to capitalize on as well. Yes, we are both bad when it comes to turnovers, as Luka gives it up to AR. AR to... No, that was Rui. Rui to AR. AR back to Rui. Rui all the way inside, battling with Zubac. Spinning, turning, firing. Rattles in and out, right into the hands of Zubac. But yeah, no, both teams are really bad when it comes to turnovers. So the Lakers need to do a better job at... Ooh, a little shaky there by Harden and Jackson Hayes, who gets inside. Harden to Jackson Hayes to AR all the way, lays it up and in. AR puts his hands up saying, I got fouled, but I didn't see a foul. As Kawhi, cross-court pass to Zubac inside. Zubac battling inside, lays it up and in. And what can you do with that? Jackson Hayes can only do is put his hands up. And the Lakers are all tied up here at 9 apiece. As Luka, a little slippery on the court. As Luka puts up the shot, won't go. But he does draw the whistle, and he will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. But like I'm saying, like the turnovers are pretty bad when it comes to both LA teams. But the Lakers, surprisingly enough, are even worse when it comes to turnovers. So the Lakers need to capitalize on at least moving the ball without making any mistakes. Do not hesitate when it comes to shots, because that's one of the biggest concerns, is them forcing up shots and stuff like that. And again, we got to battle down low. I know Zubac is in, and I know he's going to be battling against the boards when it comes to Jackson Hayes, but still, we got to do our best to stay with our man and battle down low. We got to show effort too, as Lucas splits it at the line, giving the Lakers a 1-point lead. As Dunn brings it up. I'm a little sick though, so if it sounds weird, my voice and stuff, that's why. As Dunn gives it up to Kawhi. Kawhi goes right. Goes inside the arc. Pump fakes once. Doubled. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins to Dunn on top of the key. Decides to go inside. Foots it up and in. Good space. Collins just... No, that was Dunn. Excuse me. That was Dunn creating that space. And that was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. As LeBron gets inside. Lobs it up to Jackson Hayes. Easy lob there. And LeBron finally gets on the board with 1 assist. As Harden goes on the right side with Rui on him. Goes into his little dance. Gets inside. Kicks it out to Collins in the corner for 3. Good. Knocks it down. Unfortunate there. Lakers down 2. AR. Cross court. AR with the Jackson Hayes screen. Goes around him. Goes left. Kicks it out to Luka. Luka 3. Bottom! Luka all smiles here as he knocks down that 3. Harden walks it up. Picked up by LeBron. Zubac with the screen. Switched on by Jackson Hayes. Zubac to Dunn. Dunn gets inside the arc. Gets inside the paint, excuse me. And nice. Good defense there by Jackson Hayes as LeBron James finds Rui Hachimura in the corner, who fakes the 3 but gives it up back to LeBron. LeBron puts up the 3. Hits nothing but iron. Rebound. AR resets. Gets inside. Crosses over. Puts it up. Won't go. Terrible possession there as Kawhi Leonard sits up. Fires. Got it. Lakers back down by 2 and AR puts his head down saying, sorry guys. Luka gives it up to AR. AR draws a foul. Counted and a foul. No, they wave it off. They say it's on the floor. That is a 4-point play. They're saying the whistle was blown while he was on the floor. AR is furious, and JJ Redick looks like he wants to call this and challenge it. Yeah, no. Like, AR has it here, and then Dunn has his hand on his arm, and he goes up with the shot. It's not like he did it and didn't move, then shot it. No, it's literally all in one motion. So, the Lakers should win this. They should win this challenge. I don't know how the refs wave it off. We'll just wait and see what the refs say. But yeah, no, I think the Lakers are gonna win this challenge because, again, it's all in one motion. He didn't there was no delay or anything. No, it was done. Had to put his hand on his wrist as he was going up. Well, not his wrist, but more like his forearm. Yeah, so far LeBron James is scoreless in this game. And the hot hand on the team is Rui Hachimura and Luka Doncic with 6 points, 1 assist, and Rui Hachimura with 2 rebounds and 5 points. AR has 2, 1, and 2. But yeah, that's crazy. Oh, man. Whatever, everybody. How's everybody's day been so far? Because, man, today for me has been very, very eventful for this. Has been pretty eventful. It was a very busy day, and I'm doing a last minute assignment. Sorry, professor, if you're watching, but yeah, I've been awake since 6 a.m. just working on this one project. But we have some substitutions as Marcus Smart enters the game for LeBron James. As Luka goes inside, lays it up and in. Nice. Hollering for a foul, but won't get it. So, that did not count? That's so dumb, bro. Are you serious? As Harden working on the right side, picked up by Smart. Finds Zubac on top of the key, gives it to Leonard. Kawhi inside the paint. Good foul, but picks it up. And the refs wave up another shot that was made. What is up with these refs not giving players the N1 after the shot? As Harden gets up, goes left with Luka on him. Harden working on top of the key. Decides to go inside the arc, kicks it out to Kawhi in the corner, puts up the 3, won't knock it down. Had to put up the shot due to the shot clock. As Luka goes left, steps back for 3, good space, got it. As Luka Doncic knocks down another 3. Harden working on the left wing. Look at the spacing here as... Who is number 8? That's done, right? Yep, done. Battling inside. Smart. Puts it up. No, won't go. Zubac's battling for the board. And here comes AR out of nowhere with the rebound. Luka, another 3. Bang! Luka Doncic, the flamethrower. And the Clippers want to call it as LeBron James says, that's my boy. The Lakers on top, 23-17. Send Durant home? DU30? What? I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're trying to say, guy. Am I reading that wrong? Hold on. Is my glasses messed up? I don't know what you're trying to say. Welcome in, everybody. You know, the Lakers have been pretty good so far in the first quarter. Send President how do you Dutter at home DU30? I don't know what that means, dog. Who is President Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. Because I don't know if it's just me, because... Hold on. You're talking about a Filipino president? Right? I don't know, but... I don't know. Do we like him or hate him? I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Like, I don't know, like, do we hate him? Because if so, yeah, send him home. If we like him, get him home safe, I guess? I don't know. And we have some substitution here as Kobe Sanders enters the game for Kawhi Leonard. Kobe Brown enters the game for Chris Dunn. And Batum enters the game for Zubats. Morocco resigns. Oh, okay. So, we don't like him, right? I don't know. I don't keep up with politics. I don't know what's happening around the world, I guess. Like, does that make me ignorant? I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. There we go. Harden puts it up, draws the foul. And now that one counts as an N1? The first N1 play given is not to the Lakers, not to Kawhi, but to Harden. Okay. That's going to be Marcus Smart first personal of the night. As Harden, remember guys, we only want him to split as he knocks down the three-point play. As Lakers up by 3. AR goes around to Jackson Hayes screen, gives it up to Luka. Luka with Collins on him, gets inside the arc, put up the floater, won't go, rebound. Collins and Smart there to disrupt that pass, but unfortunately can't complete it as Harden will bring it up across the court. Smart doing his best to stay in front of Harden. Harden kicks it out to the corner, attacking Collins. Gives it right back up to Batum. Batum back to Harden. Harden puts up the deep 3. Won't go, hits nothing but back iron. Rebound, Luka Doncic. Luka on top of the key. Steps back. Another 3. Oh! Luka Doncic, the flamethrower. He's 4 of 4. Perfect from 3. Harden creates some space. Decides to reset. Tries to do a little step back of his own. Gets blocked. What? No! No, 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 no. That was such a late whistle. Jackson Hayes had a hand on it. Look, Jackson Hayes stayed with Harden, got a step back, touched the ball, and then touched his arm. And then a late whistle happens as soon as one of the Lakers, I think it was Smart, got the rebound. No, 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 no. There's no way. Harden's at the line. Harden hits 1 of 3. Are you serious right now? Wow. And we have some substitution here as Maxi Kleber ends the game for Jackson Hayes. That's such cheese, bro. That's such cheese. Excuse me. As Harden hits all 3, I guess. Lakers up by 3. That's dumb. As AR gives it to Luka. Luka with Sanders on him. Luka, another 3. Down to 3! Oh my goodness. This man can't miss. Perfect. 5 of 5 on the field. 29 points for the Lakers. Harden tries to lob it up to Sanders. But unfortunately, turns over. Harden gives it right into the hands of the Lakers. And we have some substitution here at the whistle as Jake LaRavia enters the game for AR. Sanders did his best. Sanders did his best to stay in front of Luka, but it doesn't matter. As Luka picked up by Harden around a Jake screen. Sanders, another 3! Won't go, but we have a 3-point play as Luka Doncic is going to the line to shoot 3 shots. And that's going to be Kobe Sanders' first personal of the night. Isn't it funny how the Clippers have 2 guys on the floor named Kobe? You have Kobe Sanders and Kobe Brown. Lakers are up by 6, and I like what I'm seeing so far. Again, the refereeing has been a little bit of a hit and miss here, but we'll take what we can get. As really, Luka Doncic has been absolutely killing it from 3. My goodness, 5 of 5, 7 of 9 from the field. He has 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, unfortunately, and also 20 points. He has the most points on the floor by any team right now. They're trying to see if they're going to have to... Wait, are they challenging this? Or is it... Or are they reviewing it to see if it's to upgrade it? If it's a challenge, then I think it might... Yeah, no, it's a challenge. Okay. So I guess they're challenging on the 3. Let's see. Let's see. What are they challenging? The foul? Let's see what the refereeing say, because I think the Lakers lose this one. Yeah. Yeah, it did look... I'm not going to lie to you. It did look like Kobe Sanders did not touch Luka. So the Clippers win this successful challenge. So there's going to be a jump ball here at center court. Excuse me. There's going to be a jump ball at center court between Collins and Maxi Kleber. Yeah, so it's a no contact foul. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I see that the Lakers got a foul call and they didn't get it, I'm gonna say the truth. As here we go, jump ball, and the Clippers win it. Rebounded by, what was that? Kobe Brown. So Kobe's 24, Sanders is 4. As Harden steps back for 3, won't go. Rebound right back into the hands of Harden. That sucks. As Harden attacking, kicks it out to Sanders. Sanders attacking inside, kicks it out to Collins. Collins a 3, knocks it down. Lakers up by 3. As Smart gives it to Luka. Luka working on top of the key. But Batum on him finds Jake LaRavia, who slams it home for 2. Nice. No one picks up Jake LaRavia, who just sneakily in. I can't talk. It's been a while, guys. I'm a little rusty. As Harden attacking all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. Yeah, for a man who built a career of drawing fouls, all you can do is just put your hands up. As Luka. Luka in and out. Can't knock down the 3. As Harden on top of the key. Crosses over, puts it up. Blocked by Luka. Here come the Lakers. Luka, 3-on-1, all the way. Lays it up and in! Oh my goodness. Luka putting the team on his back right now. 22 points. As Brown attacking all the way. Oh! Kobe Brown, a poster, baptizes 2 Lakers player. And Rui Hachimura bodies Batum on the other end. But what a play by Kobe Brown. Wow. Who'd he slam it on? Was it Smart and Jake LaRavia? That's crazy. As Smart got a hand on it, tipped it, and a foul was called on Collins. And we have some substitutions. LeBron James enters the game for Rui Hachimura. Zubac enters the game for Collins. Let's see. Yeah, Jake LaRavia and Maxi Kleber. Oh my goodness. On 2 Lakers. Oh my goodness. What a play by Kobe Brown. Oh my God. Luka inside the arc. Has to kick it out, but turns it over right into the hands of Batum. Here come the Lakers. Batum puts it up and in. Defense, offense, Clippers. And the Clippers are now down to 1 possession. Luka on top of the key. Decides to go left inside the arc. Right in the elbow. Puts up the shot and in. Wanted a foul. But was that a foul? When did the whistle blow? I don't know, but yeah, no, Luka has started up this game hot. And I do mean red hot right now. Whatever, everybody, how we doing tonight? As Harden brings it up across the court. Getting guarded by Smart. LeBron James picks up Harden. Harden between the legs, decides to attack. Kobe Brown reverses up and in. Nice. As 2 Lakers players are on the floor. Maxey and Smart for some reason. I don't know what happened. As Luka on top of the key puts up another 3. Won't go. Rebound. Maxey. And Maxey unfortunately stepped on the line. And it's going to be a turnover by Maxey. And it's going to stay with the Clippers. No, that's out on the Clippers. Yeah, okay, bet. Yeah, I was about to say. It's out. That's out on the Clippers. As Maxey gets the inbounds by Luka. Luka gives it up to Smart. Smart back to Luka. Luka jab steps once, twice. Decides to... Oh, nutmeg! He nutmeg! No, Smart! Why? Smart... Smoke it! He smoked the easy layup. Oh! As Harden steps back for three. And the Clippers take the lead. Lakers have 1.2. Puts it up. And it wouldn't surprise me if he hit that shot from the kind of night that Luka Doncic have had in the first quarter. But, man, what a first quarter. The Lakers are down by 1. But, man, Luka Doncic, the flamethrower in tonight's matchup. 24 points, 1 personal foul, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 5 of 8 from 3, 9 of 14 from the field. Nobody else on the floor right now has more than 2 points. Crazy. And the other end, Harden doing everything offensively. As he has 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 4 from 3, and 3 of 7 from the field. So, you got to give props where props is due. And what year did Kobe Bryant win the slam dunk contest in the All-Star Weekend? Was it 97? No. Yeah, no, 97. I'm going to say 97. Yeah, 97. Because 96 is when he got drafted by the Lakers. But dude, that is crazy. Let me see. What's the stats looking like right now for the Lakers? Let's see. Sorry if like my voice is kind of messing up right now. Again, I am sick. Turnovers. Where are the turnovers? Turnovers. Yeah, the Clippers have 3 to the Lakers 1. We only have 1 true turnover, and that 1 turnover was rewarded to Luka. Really? Oh yeah, because Maxi Kleber. Okay, bad. Maxi Kleber is. I thought he stepped out, but I'm happy. But the Lakers right now are shooting 60% from the field, 55% from 3, and 50% from the line. Compare that to the Clippers, who are shooting 55% from 3, 64% from the field, and 100% from the line. You can thank Harden for that as we go into the second quarter. Man, I already know my voice is gonna be fucking up. I mean, damn, I gotta cut back on the cursing. I try my best not to curse. Have a semi-professional thing going on, because that's a really bad habit of mine. But right now we have some substitutions that I did not read. Let's see what I got coming right here. Gabe Vincent enters the game for Maxi Kleber. Jackson Hayes enters the game for Marcus Smart. AR enters the game for Luka Doncic. And Kawhi Leonard enters the game for Harden. And Chris Paul, for the first time of the night, enters the game for Kobe Sanders. Man, what a career that Kawhi, Kawhi, but but the Clippers player Chris Paul has had. Unfortunately, he has looked a bit of a shell of himself in this season. But hey, I'm happy that he's going to retire with a pretty impressive career. Unfortunately, was not able to win a ring. As Kawhi gives it up to Kobe. Kobe gives it up to Zubac. Zubac to Kawhi. Kawhi goes inside the arc, working on the left elbow, puts up the mid-range shot, and knocks it down. And extends the lead to 3. As Vincent work on the right side with the LeBron screen. Finds LeBron inside. Finds Jackson Hayes. No! Good cut there by Kawhi. And here comes the Clippers, excuse me. As Chris Paul controlling the traffic. Finds Kobe Sanders inside. Blocked by LeBron! Nice! LeBron said, "You're not doing that on me," as LeBron James all the way coast to coast. But unfortunately gets fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Zubac. So that's going to be his first of the night. And LeBron James going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Good block there by LeBron James. Nothing but ball on Kobe Brown. Year 23, LeBron James still finds a way to surprise me as LeBron James knocks the first of two. LeBron, perfect from the line, hits both shots. As Paul, work on the right wings, gives it up to Zubac. Zubac looking to give it up and does, finds Kawhi. Kawhi getting hounded on defense by AR, decides to reset. Kawhi attacking all the way, kicks it out to Paul. Paul to Batum for a three, knocks it down, unfortunately, with the shot clock winding down too. As LeBron James will give it up to AR, who gets it across court. As AR work on the right side. Oh, nice move, finds Jackson Hayes, who lays it up but won't go, and another foul will be awarded to Zubac, and Jackson Hayes will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Which, I am on Zubac on that one. I don't know how that was a foul on him. I think it's just a way that Jackson Hayes kind of like leaned his body forward to make it look unnatural. As Jackson Hayes will knock down 2 shots. Will knock down the first of 2, actually. As Jackson Hayes knocks down both shots, the Lakers are down 1 possession. Paul will bring it up. Chris Paul working on the right wing, picked up by LeBron. Zubac looking to give it up. And does, finds Kawhi. Jackson Hayes doing his best to stay in front. Kawhi with a man on his hip, puts up the shot, won't go, rebound, Lakers. AR gives it up to LeBron. LeBron with a head of steam. Finds Jackson Hayes inside, who lays it up and won't go, unfortunately. Rebound Kawhi. It's a 5-on-4. Kawhi Leonard inside, puts up the shot, draws the whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a personal foul on AR. That's going to be his first of the night. Chris Paul second on the all-time assists record here, right behind John Stockton's, another legend, as we have some substitutions again on the dead ball. Chris Dunn enters the game for Kobe Brown. I really want to blow my nose. As Kawhi knocks down both shots. Lakers down 2 possessions here. As Gabe Vincent working on the left wing. Goes around the LeBron screen. Finds Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes gives it up to AR. AR puts up the 3. Knocks it down. Nice. 1 dribble pull up from 3, and the Lakers are now down by 1. Chris working on the right wing, gives it up to Zubac. Zubac wants to give it up to Kawhi, and does. Kawhi finds a way to get open. Charge, yes! Offensive foul on Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard will pick up his first personal of the night. Good job there by Reeves. As Gabe Vincent will bring it up. Clippers have 4 turnovers to the Lakers 2. As LeBron James finds a way to get open. Mismatch by Chris Paul, but unfortunately can't knock it down. Chris Paul will bring it up. Controlling the traffic. Gives it up to Dunn. Dunn got away inside of Kawhi's path. And here comes AR, the runway, who lays it up and in. Come on, man. You got to yam it. You got to yam it. Come on, man. and the Lakers take back the lead. Chris Paul working on the right side. Finds his way, puts up the mid-range shot. Nice. Finds a way to get over Jackson Hayes for the mid-range shot, taking back the lead. Lakers down 1. That was a good shot. I'm not going to lie to you. As Gabe Vincent gives it up to Jackson. Oh, my goodness. Oh, good. Good defense there. Oh, come on. Gabe Vincent kind of messed up that possession there, but Jackson Hayes found a way to play some defense, but unfortunately, it was 4-0 as Jake LaRavia thought he got away with it, but it stopped on the line, so he's going to stay with the Clippers. As another tip by Gabe Vincent. Good defense there by Gabe Vincent on Chris Paul. Chris Paul thought about it, gives it up to Batum. And we have an defensive foul on LeBron James. That's going to be his first personal. Unfortunately, knocks Batum right on his butt. Yeah. LeBron James is surprisingly strong for an old man. As Dunn gives it up to Kawhi. Lakers are doing a lot of disrupting, trying to pick it up, cookie, stuff like that. As Kawhi Leonard gives it up to Zubats inside the paint, mismatch it with Jake LaRavia, but found a way to lose it. And here comes LeBron James. LeBron loses it, lays it up, and no! Smoked it! Hauling for a foul. Oh my goodness, what a late whistle. Wow. LeBron James got in the face of the officials. Look at that. That was a good play by Dunn, but that foul there on Kawhi, yes. I think that was, yes. Okay, so that is a correct call on Kawhi Leonard. That is Kawhi's second personal of the night. And Luka Doncic enters the game for Jake LaRavia. As LeBron James will knock down the first of 2. And as we are here at the free throw line, I would like to mention to everybody who is watching right now, click that like, share, and subscribe button. We're only 4 away from hitting 115. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I am sick. I want to blow my nose so badly as Kawhi. As LeBron James knocks down both shots. As Chris Paul finds Batum, gives it up to Zubats on the left baseline, finds Paul on top of the key. Paul, a 3. Won't go. Right into the hands of AR. Here comes the Lakers. AR fakes it, gets inside, lays it up and in. Nice. Good composure there as the Clippers want to talk it over as the Lakers take back a 3-point lead of their own. I think I'm going to blow my nose at halftime, bro. I'm going to say go. Man. I am liking what I'm seeing from the Lakers thus far. They are playing with a lot more urgency. Man, Look, I'm not going to lie to you. The Clippers are getting everything they want inside the arc. But the Lakers are playing pretty good defensively. I will say that. Especially Luka Doncic, 24 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. But let's see if the Lakers can keep this pace up. Because, again, the Lakers, for some reason, in the last 2 games, the second quarter has been pretty shaky, to say the least. And we're kind of reverting back to last season when that happened. As Marcus Smart entered the game for LeBron James. I'm guessing LeBron James on a mini restriction, right? Since he's still recovering from that sciatica. It hasn't been officially stated by the team that it is a mini restriction, but I don't see it because, again, last couple games he played over 30 minutes, so I don't know. As John Collins has a game for Nick Batum. Yo, how do you guys feel about Netflix canceling Starting 5? Like, bro, that really upsets me because I really wanted to see one of, like, Luka. Wouldn't that be sick? Or Cade Cunningham? Like, I would love that. That would be so cool. As Chris Paul finds Leonard on the left wing. Leonard gives it up to Paul. Paul goes right. Gives it right back to Kawhi. Kawhi, a 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound, AR. As Luka Doncic picks it up on the left wing. Guarded by Kawhi. Finds Gabe. Gabe, a quick 3. Won't go. But rebound, AR. Nobody there on the Clippers wanted to get that ball. As AR with a Jackson Hayes screen finds Jackson Hayes inside. Kicks it out to Gabe in the corner for 3. Can't knock it down either. Rebound, Chris Paul. Chris Paul gives it up to Kawhi. Kawhi gets it all the way into baseline. Tipped out of his hands by Luka, but found a way to get it right back. Kawhi, a mid-range shot is good. Wow. Good shot. Right over the hands of Jackson Hayes. As Luka Doncic finds a way inside the paint. Flips it up and in. And 1. Cannon and a foul. Going to the line to convert for the 3-point play. And we have some substitutions here. As Maxi Kleber enters the game for Jackson Hayes. And James Harden enters the game for Kawhi Leonard. And Kobe Sanders enters the game for Chris Paul. Oh, did you guys see the comments that the Clippers head coach was talking about? Hold on. Oh yeah, let me read you what Ty Lue said. So Ty Lue said, quote, "I know a lot of people say next man up, but if your best player is making $60 million and your second best is and your next man is making $400,000, it's not really the same." So that's some kind of awkward comments from your head coach there, as Luka Doncic hits both shots here. That's kind of weird though, right? I don't know. As Dunn finds a way inside, bounces it right into the hands of Collins. Collins thought about the 3, decides to step inside, kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn to Kobe for 3. Won't knock it down. At least it hit rim to beat the shot clock. As Luka finds a way inside, kicks it out to AR. AR jab steps behind the back, pump fakes once, puts up. Oh wow. Kicks it out to Smart, back into the hands of Luka. Lakers got to go to work with 5, with 4, with 3, with 2, in trouble. And it's Luka Doncic steps on the line, getting forced out by the Clippers. That was a good defensive play by the Clippers. As we have Rui Hachimura enter the game for AR. As Harden will bring it up. Both teams have 3 turnovers here in tonight's quarter. As Harden finds Zubats inside, battling down low with Maxey. Gives it out to Batum. Excuse me, not Batum, Dunn. But Dunn finds a way to put it up. Lakers only up by 2. Luka Finds Maxey. Puts it up, the mid-range shot. Nice. Nobody picked on Maxey. He said, okay, I'll just take the shot. As Harden will walk it up. Waiting for a screen and gets it by Zubac. Decides to go inside the paint. Lays it up and in. No defensive effort there by the Lakers. Lakers are now up by 2 again. As Luka kind of puts his arms up, puts up the 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound Zubac in the hands of Harden. Done. Shimmies, finds Zubac. Cutting inside, floating it up. Won't go. Rebound Luka. Luka backing down. Done. Gets inside the arc. Kicks it out to Rui. Rui thought about the 3. Decides to go inside. Spinning, turning, firing, and hitting. Nice. That ball just did not want to find the bottom of the net. Good efficient start by Rui Hachimura with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the field. As Harden on top of the key gets switched on by Maxey. Steps back for 3, knocks it down. Wow. Harden's turning back the clock. Harden has 16, 4 and 4. As Luka, with a smart screen, tries to give it up, and nice defense. Good defense there by Dunn, but it doesn't matter as it ends up in a bad pass right into the second row. It's going to stay with the Lakers. And the Lakers want to talk it over here as the Lakers are up by 1, 57-56. Harden also in tonight's matchup is debuting his Harden 10 series with Adidas. Haven't gotten a good look at them, but I'm pretty sure they've been looking pretty much the same since like what, the 8s or 7s or something like that. Oh, man. Okay, so the Clippers have 18 points in the second quarter. The Lakers have 20. A pretty even matchup so far with two teams who are turning over the ball. Clippers have 7 turnovers to the Lakers 5. Personal fouls. The Lakers have been giving up too many personal fouls as the Clippers have 8 to the Lakers 5. Excuse me, that's the other way around. But the Lakers' three-point percentage has fallen down to 47%. And the Clippers are still shooting at a 50% clip. But the field goals as well, shooting 58% for the Lakers. So as the Lakers as well. So it's a pretty even matchup here. I don't know if I don't want this game to go on and drags out as we have some matchups Excuse me, as we have some substitutions here, as LeBron James re-enters the game for Gabe Vincent. And next game again for the Lakers is going to be against Dallas. I really want to watch that game, but unfortunately, nice and one for LeBron James inside. Excuse me, as Harden will pick up his second personal of the night. No, first personal of the night. LeBron James will go to the line to convert for the three-point play. Yeah, that's a foul on Harden. There's no debating that one. But man, the next game is going to be against Dallas. A game that I really want to see, but unfortunately, I can't because I got to go to work. You hate to see it. Crazy thing is, I get out at 11 p.m. for that day. As Harden jab steps, gets inside the arc, resets behind the arc. Deep three from Harden. Won't go. Rebound Smart. Right into the hands of LeBron. LeBron, a deep three. Knocks it down. LeBron James has his first three of the night, giving him 9 points. 62-56. The Lakers have been struggling from three, but it doesn't seem like it's going to happen tonight. Wow, the Lakers are shooting really good from three right now. As Harden gets picked up, doubled, finds Dunn to Collins for three, knocks it down. Another three by Collins. Wow, he's 3 of 3 from the corners. As Harden, Luka, pump fakes once, twice, kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron back to Maxey. Maxey for three, won't go. Rebound to the hands of Sanders. Sanders working on the right wing with Maxey on him. Maxey finds Harden. 2 minutes to go in this first half. And Harden wanted to waste a shot clock here. Got to go to work with 5, with 4. Harden all the way. Misses it. Rebound Maxey. Here come the Lakers. Right into the hands of LeBron. LeBron to Smart. Smart to Rui. And we have an offensive foul on LeBron James. LeBron James picks up his second personal. And we have some substitutions as AR enters the game for Smart. Kobe Brown enters the game for John Collins, which I don't know why you would substitute him. I mean, he has played a lot of minutes, so never mind. And also Nick Batum enters the game for Zubats. And yes, LeBron James, that is an offensive foul. LeBron James arguing with the refs here. As Harden will walk it up. Less than 1:30 to go in this first half. Harden controlling the traffic. Gets a screen by Dunn. Gets switched on by Rui. Harden doing his best to create space. Gets inside. Gets bottled up. Dunn puts up the three. Knocks down the three. Nice. And we're all tied up here at 62 apiece. As Luka wants to screen by Rui and does. Gets picked up by Sanders. Luka draws a foul, puts it up, won't get the N1, but he will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. That's going to be Sanders' first personal. Jake LaRavia enters the game for Maxi Kleber. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including Beck824. Keep up a good work on the channel. I appreciate it. And the shout out from South Bronx, brother I can't read, bro. I'm sorry. BKL, aka Sports Entertainment Guy. Hey, man, thank you for the shout out. Shout out, brother BKL, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for thinking that I'm doing such an amazing job. I'm trying my best. Because I haven't said this a lot, but again, one of my dream jobs is to become a talking head. I love basketball. Obviously, I grew up wanting to be an NBA player, but being 5'9", wasn't really in the cards, but I still want to do something around the sport that I love and obsess over. So becoming a talking head is the goal for me. And so far, and I really want to do that. But seeing people like you appreciate the work I'm doing is such a huge, like, I highly appreciate you. Like, I really do. As Luka for deep three. Got it! Luka Doncic! Oh my God! 6 of 10. Luka Doncic, the flamethrower. Let me commentate the game. As Harden on top of the key puts up the three. Tries to answer but won't go. LeBron James picks it up. 5 seconds differential between shot clock and game clock. Nice, nice, nice! Jake LaRavia from the assist from LeBron James finds a way to get inside. Clippers have 17 seconds to go. Harden gives it up to Dunn. Dunn had a shot there, but gives it up to Sanders instead. Sanders inside the paint. Has to reset in the left corner. Goes inside, spinning, turning, lays it up, but draws a foul on Rui Hachimura. Unfortunately, got a little too excited there. And it looks like Kobe Sanders is going to a line to shoot 2 shots. And Rui Hachimura picks up his, first personal of the night. Man. I can already tell my voice is going to be shot by the end of the night with how Luka Doncic is playing. Already 30 points in the first half. Oh my God. But again, shout out to the South Bronx, man. I highly appreciate you, bro. As Sanders knocks down his shots. It's a 3-point game with 3.1 to go. Lakers ball. Let's see. LeBron James gives it up to Jake. Jake LaRavia from deep won't go. And that's how we go into the first and end of the half. Lakers up by 3. 69-66. Man. First half already, and I'm really liking how the Lakers are playing with a lot more effort on the defensive end. Again, turnovers are a big issue, but man, Luka Doncic, my goodness. Like, is there anything else we need to talk about? Let me just read you the halftime report. If my voice will allow me to. You know, this is a very even matchup. I don't want this game to go right down to the wire, but yeah, man, it's probably going to go right down to the wire. But right into the halftime report, we have Kawhi Leonard with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and 1 steal. We have Collins with 11 points, 4 of 4 from the field, and also 3 of 3 from 3. He honestly has been really good from the corner thus far. Like, he has not missed. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. He also has 2 personal fouls. Kawhi Leonard also has 3 personal fouls. Zubats only playing 18 minutes. I'm really trying. Zubats only has 2 points, 1 of 4 from 3, so not a really good game offensively from Zubats, but he is picking up 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, and also has 2 personal fouls. Harden, the man of the hour with 18 minutes, gets 16 points. He is 2 of 7 from 3, perfect from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, and also 1 personal foul. Clippers have a total of 7 turnovers, shooting 50% from 3, 57% from the field. You can attribute that to Harden and also Zubac. Basically everybody on the Clippers loving to go inside the paint because the Lakers have not been doing their best to deny them to get inside. But then again, the Clippers haven't been doing that job either of denying the Lakers to get in those easy cuts, those backdoor cuts to the basket. But let me see what you said, bro. Dude, this is, I hate being sick. Dude, this is a goddamn crazy in the first half. Seriously, I almost lost my goddamn voice. God damn it, LOL. You lost your voice. Do you hear me? I sound like I've been chain smoking with the Disney princesses in the back. Remember that? Yeah, no. I'm not joking. I think there was like some Disney princess saw in the backstage. They were all like chain smoking in the back. But yeah, no, I sound like I've been chain smoking, and it sounds terrible. I'm losing my voice because Luka Doncic has been absolutely cooking these men. My goodness. But let's go over the stats. LeBron James, 9 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, unfortunately. Got 1 steal and a block with 2 personal fouls. Rui Hachimura, 9 points, 4 of 5 from the field, has 2 rebounds and also 1 personal foul. Jackson Hayes, 4 points, starting job again, has been doing pretty decently, I would say, with with the best that he can, because again, Deandrea Ayton is out with his knee injury. I haven't heard any updates on him thus far. Hopefully in the next coming days, we will hear some positive updates on him. And the man of the hour, Luka Doncic, already in the first half, 32 points, 6 of 10 from 3, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block. Like, the man's doing everything. My goodness, offensively. AR, 9 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and he has 1 personal foul. Maxi Kleber has been doing pretty solid job, doing his best to stay in front of James Harden, but it's James Harden, so how much can you really do? At least he hasn't picked up a personal foul, because before he picked up 3 personal fouls in the first 3 quarters or something, first half. Jake LaRavia has doing a solid job. Smart hasn't put up a single bucket, even though he played 12 minutes. He does have 1 rebound and 3 assists. Gabe Vincent has been doing nothing but cardio. 0 points, 0 from the field, 0 from 3. Has 1 turnover, contributing that to Lakers in total 6 turnovers. Lakers are shooting 47% from 3 and 60% from the field. So again, the Lakers need to capitalize on how the Clippers are turning over the ball. First of all, give credit to Luka downtown with the holy moly downtown, seriously, with 6 times, but he is the first MVP with the highest score. Yes, Luka Doncic has to win MVP this year. I'm I've been wanting him to win MVP since he was in Dallas, seriously. I don't know how he hasn't won it. If I hear that SGA is in the MVP race, rigged. There's no way. There is absolutely no way that the MVP is skipping 3rd quarters, 4th quarters because his team is built like the Justice League. Seriously, it's Avengers level threat in OKC. And you're telling me that their MVP is not even sniffing 4th quarters? Get the hell out of here, bro. Come on, man. It's most likely going to come down to Jokic or Luka. And obviously, you know how I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Luka. Luka offensively has been amazing in tonight's matchup. Granted, in a couple of last games, he hasn't really been shooting the 3-ball that well. LeBron, AR, and Luka have been shooting the 3-ball combined, actually. But tonight, man, he's telling me to shut up. Don't forget, LeBron James has lowest score in the first half until he doesn't have a perfect chemistry. He's got to be done. Yeah, there was a report of him saying that he's treating this upcoming weeks as training camp, especially last week, where the Lakers only played 1 game and they had 4 days off. So LeBron James treated that as training camp, trying to get his body right. But you can still see that there's a little bit of rust there. Even in tonight's game, you can see there's still a little bit of rust with LeBron James. But still, his first game, he dropped 12 dimes. So how much rust is there really? So I'm not worried about LeBron James when it comes to the offensive end. It's the defensive end because, again, he's a lot older. He's not moving like he used to. Granted, he did pick up one block, but that was when his man was coming right at him into the paint. So he had to be ready. He had to put his hands up. He had to be ready for that. But when it comes to, like, actually defending somebody on the wing, Harden's getting right by him. Chris Dunn's getting right by him. Chris Paul got by him. Like, all these guys are getting right by LeBron James, who is, admittedly, at least, picking up the challenge of, like, protecting the perimeter. But yes, I do see, like, LeBron James being done after the third quarter. Again, no official report has came out and said that he's going to be on a minutes restriction, at least from what I saw. I don't know if that has been reported. Please let me know, because if I'm wrong, hey, I will admit that I am wrong. But yeah, no, I don't see LeBron James playing that many minutes. But again, he has been playing over 30 minutes a game. So I don't know. I don't even think there's an actual minutes restriction with LeBron James. But how's the Christmas shopping going, everybody? Have you gotten at least halfway through? Because Black Friday is right around the corner. I am like 1/3 away, but I admit the Clippers are keeping us. Yeah. You're worried about Kawhi Leonard? I'm not as worried about Kawhi. I'm worried about Harden, because Harden has been an absolute terror this season. Oh wait, is this, yeah. Yeah, no, the Clippers have been keeping, like, this is a very even matchup because, again, both teams have been pretty bad when it comes to turning over the ball, and that's what most teams capitalize on, is forcing turnovers, because they know it's barbecue chicken as soon as the ball leaves the hands of one of the Lakers players. But I'm not as worried as Kawhi, because he hasn't been doing so hot. I mean, like, he's been injured countless of times. And right now, in the half, Kawhi has 9 points. He's 1 of 4 from 3, 3 of 7 from the field. And he has 3 personal fouls. I'm more worried about James Harden, though. Because, again, he's gained by Jake LaRavia, Maxi Kleber, LeBron James, everybody on the court, because, again, what can you do against James Harden? Because you look at him and it's a foul. So you got to play with your hands up and just pray that he just misses, which he has. But this is it. This is the best you can do. No, do you remember when he was on the Rockets and the Lakers had to play defense legit with our hands behind our backs because they were just picking up fouls like it was nothing? Low-key, that made me hate Harden for a long time, bro. That one game made me go, Harden ain't like that. He really quite terrible through this half until he's missing buckets, only 3 shots. Yeah, he has been really, really bad from the first half. But I hope it stays like that, because I don't want the Clippers to beat us. You know what I mean? Like I hope he turns it up on his next game, not tonight. Because if the Lakers win tonight, they clinch their spot to play against who do we play against in the NBA bucket in the NBA Cup? I don't know, but I forgot it is halftime, and I'm gonna blow my nose because, my God. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose, bro, because like this is crazy. Hold on. Uh, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna eat some of these cough drops. Hopefully my voice can get a lot better. Man, Zubats on the Lakers was something special. With Luke Walton being the head. But the question is this: if those Clippers can't win this game, can't let the Grizzlies and Mavs to take this group stage. I mean, we're like 3-0 right now in the NBA Cup. And then let's see. Let me see the group staging for the NBA Cup. Yeah, so in the Lakers grouping, we are 2-0. Clippers are 2-0. Grizzlies are 1-1. Mavs are 1-2. And already the the Pelicans are out. So, yeah, no, if we win, this is going to be our third win. We can actually advance to the next round of the NBA Cup. But still, I don't care. I'm going to be real with you, dog. The NBA Cup really doesn't mean anything to me. I know it means something to the players because, again, you're going to win $500,000, which who doesn't want to play for money? But as it comes to, like, rewards or something like that, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, you won the NBA Cup. So what? That doesn't mean anything if you cannot win an NBA championship. Plus, Mavs are still in the wild card hunt. Yeah, I mean, if they can make it. Yeah, true, they fired Nico Harris, but is that enough? AD has been injured for 14-plus games. As we have a foul call already started the third quarter, and it's going to be on Rui Hachimura. That's going to be Rui's second personal of the night. Of course. Dunn misses a three. Rebound, Luka. Luka gives it up to AR. Luka working on the right wing. Finds LeBron. LeBron James goes left. Right inside the paint. Floats it up and in. Easy left-hand shot by LeBron James, giving the Lakers 71. Harden working on the left wing. Picked up by LeBron. Goes all the way to the baseline. Gets double. Finds Collins inside, who lays it up and in. Nice. Harden was just patient on that one. As Luka Doncic gets picked up by Dunn. Now Harden back to LeBron. LeBron to AR. AR working on the right wing. Between the legs. Attacking. Pump fakes once. Lays it up and in. Nice. Nice move there by AR. Harden goes all the way inside, finds Dunn on the baseline, puts it up and in. Clippers are now down to one possession. Luka on top of the key, between the legs, steps back for three. Bottom! It's been that type of night there for Luka Doncic. My goodness. As Harden working on the left wing. Full cross-court pass to Kawhi. Collins a three. Won't go. His first miss from three of the night. As Luka Doncic soars in for the rebound. LeBron James thought about the three, but gives it up to Luka. Luka back to LeBron. LeBron tacking all the way. Lays it up and in. Nice. And unfortunately, Zubats is a little annoyed, saying, what can I do? As the Clippers want to talk it over here. Lakers leading by 8. That's how you start the second half. 9 points to the Clippers 4. Well, everybody, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. We are only 4 away from hitting 115. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, 9-4 run by the Lakers to start the third quarter. I hope the Lakers keep this pace, because again, they have a bad habit of being too comfortable and then starting to decrease and like performance. I don't understand why we do this. I don't understand why we do this. That's AR. They're playing guess the shot, and it looks like AR. Looks like smart. Man, the Clippers have been talking it over for quite some time. Wait, what? Bel Air had a reboot? When did that happen? When did the Fresh Prince of Bel Air get a reboot? What? Why has no? Is it good? Why has no one told me this? Coming back for the TV timeout here. Harden between the legs. Goes inside. Lays it up and in. Nice. High off the glass. Again, what can you do? you gotta put your hands up, but you can't touch them. Don't get too close now. That's a foul. As Luka gives it up to LeBron. LeBron finds a cutting Rui Hachimura for the slam. Nice backdoor cut there by Rui. Yeah, the beard is stepping up. Harden controlling the traffic. Asking Kawhi for a screen. Decides to go and gets double. Kicks it out to Zubac. Zubac is done. Done to Kawhi. Kawhi might have gone foul, but a late whistle there. Bro, what is wrong with these refs and late whistles? Literally, LeBron James touched Kawhi when he was on the top of the key. He takes 2 dribbles inside, and the ref's like, "Oh wait, I forgot my job," and blows the whistle. What? How many late whistles is it? As Collins will get the inbound pass. Collins finds Zubac, gets it up to Harden. Harden gets doubled. Gotta go to work with 5, with 4, with 3, with 2. Kawhi's in trouble. Puts it up and won't go. Shot clock violation here. Good defense there by the Lakers, making the Clippers waste a shot clock. As Luka brings it up, finds LeBron. LeBron on Kawhi. LeBron being patient. Controls the traffic, asking for a screen and does. Puts up the mid-range shot. Bottom of the net, LeBron James giving himself his 15th point of the night. Harden, between the legs, pulls up for 3. Bottom! James Harden, 3 of 9 from 3. Up to 21 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. My goodness. It's the wild, wild west because everybody here is learning how to shoot. As LeBron James in the corner for 3. Won't go. Rebound right into the hands of AR. AR lobbed up. Oh, no. That would have been sick. He couldn't connect. Harden a 3. Won't go. Rebound. Zubac loses it. Here come the Lakers. What? Reeves. LeBron James was right there. Why would you try to pass it to AR, who's in the backcourt? Zubac flips it up and in. Takes advantage of the small matchup with Luka Doncic guarding him. That was a really bad possession there by the Lakers. 82-77. Luka waves. What? Offensive foul. Offensive foul on Jackson Hayes for what? What happened? What? Offensive foul? What did Jackson Hayes do? Look at the guy. What happened? Turnover Lakers. That's Jackson Hayes' second personal. As Harden between the legs gets inside the arc, flips it up. Blocked by Jackson Hayes! Oh yeah! Jackson Hayes gets his revenge. Look at this weak side help. Look at this. You know what's scary? If this was Leonard for 3, won't go, rebound Luka. If this was a couple years back, James Harden would have tried to yam it. As Luka spinning inside the paint, flips it up. Won't go, wants the foul, but won't get it. Rebound Zubac and dishes it into the hands of Harden. Harden picked up by Jackson Hayes. Harden goes inside. Euros up and in. Nice sidestep there by James Harden. Lakers up 82-79. AR finds LeBron. LeBron working on the right wing, gives Jackson Hayes, finds AR. AR has to reset on the right wing, has to go to work with 5, with 4, with 3. In trouble, puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi working on baseline. Finds Zubac. Zubac battling Jackson Hayes, who finds a way inside. No way to stop Zubac inside, and we had to call a timeout as the Lakers are now are now up by 1, 82-81. Clippers are surprisingly on a really good run right here as they have 15 points to the Lakers 13. Yeah, no, that was a good block by Jackson Hayes. I will say that, but unfortunately the Lakers are starting to lose this starting to lose their lead here, as it's now a 1-point game. Yeah, 15-13 by the Clippers. This is what I'm talking about. We get too comfortable, and then we start turning over the ball. We start wasting possessions. We start shooting a little too many threes. We're not moving the ball. We're not playing smart defense. We're not, trying to get the easiest shot. The Clippers are doing that because, again, we don't have a 7-footer. So Zubac can just abuse Jackson Hayes inside anytime he wanted. Zubac, he's literally 3 of 6 from the field. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 personal fouls, but he has 6 points. This is the Battle of LA. Don't forget, this is for the Cup, plus Harden has 23. Yep. Harden has been balling out. I'm not going to lie. This is for the NBA Cup. If the Lakers do go to LA, I would love, and I just hope that I get tickets to watch that live with my dad. That would be so cool. Again, it's the NBA Cup. I really don't care in the grand scheme of things, but I just want LA basketball to be in Vegas, in my hometown, because it's always a good time when the Lakers come here. As we have some substitutions here, as Maxi Kleber enters the game for LeBron James, and I'm guessing for Jackson Hayes. I don't know who's going to come in. Still crazy to me how Vando has not gotten a single minute of action here. I feel like in this time, while Vando is healthy and Deandrea Ayton is out, yeah, Marcus Smart enters the game for Jackson Hayes. I feel like having Vando be that small ball 5, because he's not as athletic as Jackson Hayes, but he's a good rebounder. So at least having him could be beneficial, in my opinion. I would rather have him inside rather than Maxi Kleber, who honestly can't really move like that. Plus, Dunn is an X factor with 14 points. Yeah, Dunn has been having a quiet and efficient night. As Luka puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Here comes Harden. Harden to Dunn. Dunn in the corner for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound, Luka. And we have a loose ball foul. What's that loose ball foul on? Of course, Maxi Kleber picks up a foul. First personal of the night. As we are in the dead ball period, let me just remind you guys that we are only 4 away from hitting 115. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So please hit that like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos and updates on the Lakers. As Dunn will bring it up. Gives it to Kawhi. Kawhi picked up by Rui. Kawhi looks at the shot clock. Got to go to work. Puts up the mid-range shot. It's good. That one dribble pull-up. Never going out of style. As AR with a screen from Maxi. AR finds Maxi inside. Pump fakes once. Flips it up. Misses it. Unfortunately misses it. And the Lakers are down 1 with Harden. A little much too much sauce on that pass. Reeves all the way. Coast to coast. Lays it up and in. And taking back the lead by 1. Reeves now with 13 points as Harden draws a foul on Luka Doncic. That's going to be his second personal of the night. AR-15, no way. Yeah, man, he just went coast to coast and laid that sucker up like it was nothing. Luka talking to the refs. Please be careful, Luka. As Kawhi, another mid-range shot is good. Oh my goodness. Right in the face of Smart. Ugh. Lakers down 1. Luka walking it up. Decides to go left and draws a foul on Zubac. And we have some substitutions here as Batum enters the game for Kawhi. And Zubac picks up his 3rd personal foul of the night. Yeah, I'm guessing Zubac is going to sit out very soon. As Maxey looking to give it up and does into the hands of Luka. Luka working on the left wing, steps inside, gets picked up, and Luka dives on the court right into the front row. Here comes the Clippers with numbers. Harden stripped. Oh my goodness, stripped by Luka, and Harden with a personal foul on Luka Doncic. Harden picks up his 2nd personal of the night. Luka talking to the refs like, why did that not count as a foul in the first place? Look. Yeah. Luka out of nowhere strips the ball out of frustration, it looked like. Oh, come on. The refs are going to look and see if this is going to be a take foul. They're trying to see if it's a clear path foul. Yeah, that's pretty. That's a foul in transition. So yeah. Hold on, I can't. Dude, I almost got shocked. Yeah, man, like, this game has been pretty even. It's been neck and neck this entire game. And I do not like it. Like, come on. Like, I really want the Lakers to win this game. Extend it to a 5 game streak, but like, we'll see how the refs decide as... Oh, it looks like they're done. Let's see what they say. Okay, so it's going to stand as a common foul. It's going to be Laker ball. Common foul is going to be Lakers ball. Fresh 24. Bro, one of the oldest and also one of the slowest teams in the NBA is the Clippers. And we're going neck and neck with them. Why? We shouldn't be allowing this to happen. But the Clippers have been outscoring the Lakers in fast points. As Luka Doncic will bring it up. Yeah, Clippers are on a 9-0 run. As Reeves pump fakes once, gives up to Maxey. Maxey to Rui in the corner. Thought about the 3-1 dribble. Pulls up. Won't go. Rebound. Oh, nice. Good rebound there by Smart, who puts it up and in. You picked the Clippers to win? I got Lakers to win, bro. As Luka Doncic tried to steal the ball, but unfortunately almost had it. But it goes right out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Clippers. Really? You picked the slowest team and the oldest team in the NBA to win this matchup? That's crazy. And Jake Laurier enters the game for AR. as Harden working on the left wing. Puts up the three. Airballs it. Here comes Luka. Luka attacking at Sanders. Pulls back for a mid-range shot. Won't go. That's off of Batum. Lakers ball. I'm curious. What is your reasoning for picking the Clippers? Like, I'm actually curious. As one of the worst turnovers I've seen in Lakers history, Marcus Smart throws it out of bounds. Tries to give it up to Luka. Oh my God. That was so bad. As Harden will pick it up. And we have a foul on Maxi Kleber. That's going to be his second personal of the night. Clippers are too old. Yeah. They're too old. They're too slow. They turn over the ball like crazy. But James Harden is turning back the clock. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Of course, there's going to be a delay of game. So John Collins will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Yo, what? Hello? I was about to say, what? As Smart gives it up to Jake. Jake back to Luka. Luka picked up by Sanders. Goes inside the arc. Inside the paint. Flips it up and in! Counted in a foul! Luka Doncic with 37 points. I feel bad for James Harden. He needs to be on a better team. Oh, absolutely. 1,000% absolutely. You know, you don't turn back the clock and not expect, other teammates to step up. No. And it's just how the cookie crumbles. James Harden has been a part of some amazing teams, the Rockets, as Luka gets it right back but misses a floater. But he's been with the Rockets. He's been with the Nets. He's been with the 76ers. He's been in very good situations. It just never panned out. Because either injuries or flaming out. Oh my goodness! John Collins slams it. But offensive foul. Let's go, Marcus Smart. You have redeemed yourself from that bad pass. That's going to be James Harden's third personal. But yeah, either flaming out in the playoffs or injuries. Those are some of the main reasons why he hasn't been able to get to the promised land since 2012. Not 2012. Was it 2012? When did OKC get to the finals? Oh, yeah, no. He's carrying the hell out of this team. He has 23 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 10 from the 3, 8 of 18 from the field, but he has 3 personal fouls. So he's going to have to play with his hands tied behind his back. And the Clippers are going to challenge the offensive foul, and we come back here from the TV timeout. Lakers are leading by 1. Again, I do not like how the Lakers are keeping pace with the slowest team in the league. I do not like that. But let's take a look at this play here, because I honestly did not get a good look of Harden bumping into Smart. Let's see. Let's see. Does he have his feet set? Yes! Smart has his feet set, so this should stand. Sending love. Thank you, bro. I highly appreciate you. I'm sending love right back, bro. I appreciate you so much. But it is a dead period, but I do have to Remind the audience who are not subscribed to please subscribe. We are actually 4 away from hitting 115. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So please click that like, share, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you never miss out on another video. But no, Marcus Smart set his feet, so I think this should stand. Because look. Hold on. This is a better angle. Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%, Ryan. Lakers need to step it up. But Marcus Smart slid his left foot a little bit. Let me see. Yeah, they caught it. They caught that. Jaguar Gators, what's good? Hello from the raid. What up? Hello from Vegas. Challenge is successful. Yep. Yeah, it's because Smart slid his left foot while establishing it. So I'm with the refs on this one. So Harden moved his left foot while he was setting his feet, because the other angles it looked like he set his foot. But the Clippers are trying to see if they can get it to a three-point play, but it looks like it's just going to be 2 common shots as Harden knocks down the first of 2, tying it at 88 apiece. Smart used to be so good, but everybody says that he's washed. Kind of. Yeah, they were asking for a 3-point play because of that dunk, but nah. As Harden takes back the lead. Clippers up by 1. Smart has been serviceable at best. And now we have Gabe Vincent in the game. As Doncic battling inside. Nice. Finds Smart open for the easy layup. Got doubling Harden. Doubling Luka. As Sanders picked up by LeBron. Collins picked up by LeBron. Wants to give it up and does. Finds Harden on the left wing. Smart. Hand on his hip. Around the screen. Harden picked up by LeBron. Harden got to go to work with 2, with 1. Sanders puts it up. Hits the shot. Wow, the shot clock expires. Wow, Lakers down 1. Heard that you're a Lakers fan. I want to know how you are a Lakers fan. How are you a fan of that team? Luka, nice shot from mid-range. Hold on. When this quarter ends, I'm gonna answer your question, bro. I'm gonna answer your question, Kevin. As Kobe Brown gives it up to Harden, working on the left wing. Gabe Vincent switched on by LeBron. Harden gotta go to work with 5, with 4, with 3, attacking, loses it. Luka, foul, Harden. Loose ball foul on Harden. That's going to be his 3rd personal. What a big play by the Lakers. Yeah, no, Kobe Sanders doing a pretty good job. As Luka working on the left wing. Steps back for 3. Won't go. Oh, Smart almost tipped it in. What a play. As Brown picks it up, working on the right wing. Stepping up his game. Brown. Nutmeg. Sanders inside. It's like a boxing match. Back and forth. Haymaker after haymaker. As Luka walks it up. Working on the left elbow. Gives it up to LeBron. LeBron back to Gabe. Gabe to LeBron. LeBron back to Luka. Luka going inside. Kicks it in the corner for Smart. A 3. Big 3! Lakers up by 2. Spit over my monitor. As Harden getting hounded on defense by Smart. Harden loses it. Diving on the floor is Collins. And we have a personal foul on Smart. Why? Both guys were on the floor. Lot of contact. Oh, Harden's slow to get up. That's not good. No, it just looks like no. That is a late whistle. Harden just looks like he lost the ball. Good nutmeg there by Kobe Brown. That is Smart's third personal foul. JJ Redick is hot right now, but looks like Smart will have to go to the bench as he does have 3 personal fouls, and Jake LaRavia will enter the game for him. And looks like the Lakers are going to want to challenge this, which I agree with because, again, that just looks like Harden lost his footing here. As we take a look at this real quick. Let me unplug my charger, but let me answer your question, Kevin, real quick. Excuse me. Heard that you are a Lakers fan. I want to know, how are you a fan of that team? Well, I grew up with the Lakers. You know, I grew up in the 2000s loving. That was so fast of a turnover for this challenge. Lakers lose the challenge. Chris Dunn enters the game for Kobe Sanders. So apparently it's a foul on Marcus Smart because Smart had his hand on his left leg, so that will reward Harden with 2 free throws. But to answer your question, I grew up with the Lakers. You know, I'm a diehard Lakers fan. My literal birth name is Kobe, Kobe. So if I wasn't a Lakers fan, my dad would be hugely disappointed. You know, me and my brother, we grew up watching Kobe play, watching the Lakers play. You know, we've been through our ups, we've been through our downs with this team. You know, one of my most favorite moments of watching the Lakers that wasn't Kobe related was the super young Kobe, when the super young Lakers were, you know, with Kuzma, Lonzo, Jordan Clarkson. You know, that really, like, was fun to watch. But it doesn't matter how bad this team is, I will still rep, you know, this team. I love this team. I love this organization. I grew up watching this, so there's no other team that I would rather be watching than the Los Angeles Lakers. As Harden finds LeBron James inside and 1. That's going to be Batum's first personal foul. LeBron James will go to the line to convert for the 3-point play. I want LeBron James to step up more. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But he does have 19 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. He hasn't been shooting good from 3. He's 1 of 3. But he also does have 3 personal fouls, so needs to play with his hands tied behind his back as well. Yeah, Kobe Sanders and Kobe Brown has been pretty good. Give credit where credit's due. Yeah, the rookies have been doing pretty good. Yeah. From the raid, like and sub. Thank you. Listen to that guy. As Collins gives it up to Harden. Deflected. Here comes the Lakers. Luka with the heave. Won't go. And that will end the third quarter. Lakers up by 5. It's a 2-possession game here. Let's see if the Lakers can come back strong here. They end the third quarter with the Lakers scoring 29 points to the Clippers 27. So again, it's been neck and neck. It's been haymaker after haymaker. Jordan owns LeBron. Me personally, I have Kobe as the GOAT. I have Kobe as the greatest player of all time. Because I didn't watch Jordan. I saw The Last Dance. I can see why he is the greatest of all time, considerably. I can also see why you think LeBron James would be the greatest player of all time. Me personally, I think it's Kobe. But if you put a gun to my head, oh, sorry, YouTube. I mean a pew-pew to my head and told me to pick one, I'm picking Jordan. Jesus is king. Amen. Yeah, listen to me. Yeah, listen to me. LeBron sucks. Ben Simmons over LeBron. Oh man, what a career Ben Simmons has had. Is he still in the league? I don't think no Ben Simmons is not in the league. Like that Ben Simmons' career is very disappointing. That's the one where I can give it. Ah. Okay, I definitely lost my head. Oh my lord. I wish I was able to shoot the half court shot for these Lakers game because they're like Ben Simmons. No, that was last season. Oh, let me see. No, he is out of the league. Yeah, Marcus Smart is shooting 38% from corner three, so I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I gotta keep him in the corner. He's not helping with ball handling. Luka with 39. Yeah, no, these referees have been something else, bro. Yeah, he's out of the league. Here we go. We got some substitutions here to start the fourth and final quarter. AR enters the game for Luka Doncic. Jackson Hayes comes in as well. And Gabe Vincent as well. Kawhi Leonard enters the game for James Harden. Chris Paul enters the game for John Collins. As Zubac enters the game for Chris Dunn. My guy is no longer in the lead. It was too good for the NBA. You're talking about Kobe or Jordan? I'm thinking you're Jordan. All right. Let's go to the fourth and final quarter. I'll read the rest of these comments in a minute as Jake LaRavia gives it up to LeBron. LeBron sized up. Mismatch here. Finds Jackson Hayes, but tipped out of bounds. But no! Lakers ball! That is Lakers ball! That's our ball! That's Abzu! That's Abzu! That's Abzu! That's Abzu! No, Hayes did not touch it. Yes, it's going to stay with the Lakers. Thank God. As AR creates some space, puts up the three. Won't go. Rebound Jackson Hayes right into the hands of LeBron. LeBron with the mid-range shot off glass. Won't go. Got his own miss. Wants to reset. Finds Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent gives it up to AR. AR creates some space behind the back. Attacking all the way. Puts it up. Won't go, but draws a foul. And he go to the line to shoot 2 shots. That is going to be a Kobe Brown's first personal. And a technical foul here on Chris Paul. Oh, let me see. Yeah, he's on the league. Unfortunately, he was until he signed a 1-year deal with the Clippers. Now he has to join Ben Simmons Basketball League, the only league that can support his greatness and his amazing three-point shooting. Picture of Simmons. Go. Gotta exit your stream, but hope you continue the great work you put into your stream. Thank you, Kevin. I highly appreciate you. Wherever you're going, I hope you're going there safely. I'm talking about Simmons. As a Bulls fan, it's Clippers ball. I'm not watching the game. Yeah. Wait, you're not watching the game? You're just hating on the Lakers, huh? Fair. As AR extends this lead to 101-93. Kobe Brown is the best Kobe. Yeah, maybe. The uncertainty. As Chris Paul is controlling the traffic, finds Kawhi. Kawhi finds an open Zubac, who misses the dunk. Got his own miss, but lays it up and in. Even with 2 purple jerseys around him, still found a way to put it up and in. That's what happens when you have a 7-footer. As LeBron James working on top of the key. Decides to put his head down attacking. Gives it out to Jackson Hayes. Flips it up and in. Wants a foul but won't get it. The referees in tonight's matchup have been honestly pretty lackluster. Pretty bad. As Kawhi Leonard goes around a Zubac screen. Goes inside. Puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Rattles in and out. And it looks like it's going to be... Yes, it's going to be out of bounds on the Clippers. Oh, you're watching a minute ago? Okay, bet. As Gabe Vincent will find Jackson Hayes on top of the key, wants to give it up. Finds Jake. Jake gives it back to AR. AR got to go to work with 5, with 4, with 3, with 2. In trouble. LeBron James to beat the shot clock. Got it! Big time players make big time plays as the Lakers extend the lead to 11. Chancey Billups is wearing a Luka costume. Hey, if that's the case, then Chancey low-key cooking right now, as Luka has almost 40 right now. Breaking news, Terry Rozier is in JJ Redick's costume, so the Lakers lose. Is that the conspiracy now? It looks like Chris Paul will get a foul on AR. That's going to be Chris Paul's first person foul, and AR is going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Leroy James, small-time play. It's not a conspiracy, it's a fact. It's allegedly. Alright, we gotta say that. Allegedly. As AR extends the lead back up by 11. Chris Paul working on top of the key, finds Kawhi. Kawhi gets double, finds Batum to Zubac, back to Kobe. Kobe inside, loses it, slips on his own 2 feet. Keeps the basketball alive. And we have a timeout there by the Clippers. As again, they did not like that possession there. Lakers are on a 10-4 run here in the fourth quarter. I love what I'm seeing here. The 2025 Most Overrated Player of the Year finalists: number 1, Leroy James; number 2, Austin Reeves; number 3, Beck 824; 4, anybody not named Benson. Wait, I'm not even a player. But thank you for thinking that I'm a part of this organization, though. I appreciate that. At least I'm top 3. Is this something I want to be top 3 in? No, but hey, we're at least top 3, baby. Personally, I think Leroy will win it, but Reeves might beat him because of voter fatigue. I mean, the overrated thing kind of fuels players because, like, you saw, what's his name from the Pacers? I forgot his name. He tore his Achilles in the finals. What is his name? James still the GOAT. I got Kobe, Dad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Kobe. Ben Simmons owns him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my father in the chat. Please be nice. Looks like another dub for our Lakers. If they keep this up, yes. If they keep this up, yes, for sure. But KD? For what? No, I can see people saying KD is their favorite, yeah. As a GOAT, though, I don't know. That whole stint with the Warriors kind of tarnished his legacy a little bit, so. He is one of the greatest players of all time. I'm not going to lie to you. Has Beck joined you on the dark side yet? What dark side? We all smiles over here. I mean, let them be. I can take it. I can take it. Let's go, Clips. No, this is the Lakers channel. Let's go, Lakers. As we come back here, 108-97. Again, hopefully the Lakers can extend this lead. Darkside being a poo-poo Lakers fan. I mean, I don't know. Look at the banners in the stands. Look at the record in this game right now. Look at the record right now. Clippers are 12th in the West, I think. 5-12. Lakers are 12-4. You can take it, huh? As AR gives it to LeBron. LeBron puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Tipped out right into the hands of LeBron James by Jake LaRavia. Milk dud eater. What does that even mean? As LeBron James fading away over Zubac knocks it down. I see Jordan in your Raptors. That's Kobe. He has two banners up there. As Batum puts up the three. Can't knock it down. Rebound LeBron James. LeBron gives it up to Jake. To Gabe. Gabe to LeBron James, who can't knock it down. And Jackson Hayes with the rebound. We have a loose ball foul there on Nick Batum. And we have some substitutions here as Dunn enters the game for Batum. Harden enters the game for Chris Paul as he needs some firepower on the offensive end. That's still crazy to me how Miami has retired MJ. Lakers 13-10 tonight. Kobe Hog Bryant as nice entry pass there by LeBron James, given to AR for the easy two-handed layup. As Harden working on the right side gives it up to Kobe Brown. Done for three. Wide open. Knocks it down. Got to step up. Lakers are up by 12, but we got to step up on our shooters. Dunn is literally 3 of 5 from 3. We got to step up on him. As AR all the way inside. Reverses it up and in. And Zubac with the block. And we have a personal loose ball foul on Jake LaRavia. That is Jake LaRavia's... that's not good. Luka Doncic ends the game for Jake LaRavia. And John Collins ends the game for Kobe Brown. Kobe Hog Bryant. I mean, Kobe, surprisingly enough, did... I mean, in the 2006, that's when he picked up that nickname. And Zubac finds a way to draw the foul on AR as he thought he was going to be able to get a piece of that. But he's 7 foot. Didn't the Mavericks also retire Kobe's 24? I think it was the Mavericks because Mark Cuban was a fan of Kobe's. They were very close. But the lead is still 12 for the Lakers as Luka gives it up to AR in the corner for 3. Bottom! Extending the lead to 15. As Jackson Hayes, good defense there by Jackson Hayes, but it will stay with the Clippers on the other end. As Harden gives it up to Zubats. Zubats finds Kawhi inside, who lays it up and in. I was surprised they didn't call that a foul. It's a 13-point game. Lakers are on a 19-9 run. As Luka, entry pass to Jackson Hayes, who finds AR. AR puts it up and in. Nice. AR yelling at the refs. And the Clippers want to talk it over here as they don't know what to do with this Lakers team. Lakers up 15, 117 to 102. AR is fuming. Oh, no, the crazy thing is, if Nico moves to LA, not to join the Lakers, but moves to LA, he is never going to have to pay for groceries, for parking, for anything for the rest of his life just because he gave us a generational player in Luka Doncic. I'm not even kidding. What's 55, 77? No, wait, that's dumb. Did I say 77? Oh, I'm so dumb. That's 67. Is that Jordan's, like, highest scoring game? Kobe got 81. LeBron has 65, I believe. Oh, you're set for life. If you can look exactly like Nico Harris, dog, congratulations. You won at life. You are easily never going to have to pay for anything again for the rest of your life. He said 67, 67, 67. Yes. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the stupid. I'm not doing the dumb hand thing. All right. That's me. That's on me. I'm sorry, everybody who's watching. I am so sorry. I actually was trying to do the math and it low-key went south. It was so dumb. I didn't mean to do the 6-7 meme. What's your price? For what? What are you... RFK, what are you on about? What? As Harden stepped on the line. Ah, come on. Personal foul on Gabe Vincent. That's going to be Gabe Vincent's first personal of the night. Again, has been doing pretty much cardio this entire night, but has been a defensive pest, so we'll give him that. As Collins inbounds it. Gives it to Zoo. Zoo to Harden, working on top of the key. Finds Kawhi. Kawhi thought about the three, fakes it, found some way to make some room. Collins in the corner three, knocks it down. Collins, a big three for the Clippers. as Luka will walk it down. Luka working. And we have a personal foul on Zubac. That's going to be Zubac's 4th personal of the night. Luka with a Jackson Hayes screen. Pick and roll. Jackson Hayes finds AR in the... Excuse me. AR finds a way, cutting to the basket. Baseline cuts. You got to love to see it. Lakers up 119 to 105. As done all the way. Might have gone away with the travel there, but still floats it up and in. As Luka, full court pass to Jackson Hayes, who lobs it up to Rui Hachimura. The exclamation point for tonight's matchup. 121 to 107. Terrible defense here by the Clippers, but it's great offense by the Lakers as Harden gives it up to Dunn in the corner, who has to give it right back to Harden in the same corner, who can hit the 3. And we have... What? Harden didn't get a piece of that. It's off of the Lakers? That's crazy. That is crazy. As it is a dead ball. As Harden gives it up to Kawhi. Kawhi picked up by Smart. Kawhi cross-court pass to Dunn in the corner for 3. Won't go. Rebound Jackson Hayes. Nice battle for the boards there. As Smart gives it right back to Luka. Luka working on top of the key. Goes inside. Puts it up on the left elbow. Hits nothing but iron. And here comes Kawhi with the rebound. Full court press. Fakes the shot. Draws a foul from 3. And it looks like it's going to be a personal foul on Luka Doncic, picking up his 3rd. But it looks like Kawhi Leonard's foot was on the line, so he won't be rewarded with 3 shots, but he will get 2. Yeah, there was contact there. And we have LeBron James entering the game for Jackson Hayes. Again, I would still like to see Vando, but that spacing is a really bad issue here. So I don't know when we're going to see Vando again, and it's very heartbreaking to see. As Kawhi knocks down at the charity stripe up to 17 points. As Luka on top of the key, controlling traffic, finds Smart to AR. AR finds LeBron, gets tipped away. Here comes Kawhi. Kawhi on the right elbow gives it up to Harden on the left wing. Finds Zubac inside, blocked by Smart. Good defensive play there by Smart. Kawhi Leonard thought about the 3, put to the mid-range shot. Again with the late whistles. What is up with the officiating tonight? Jackson Hayes enters the game for Austin Reeves. That is a play on. Seriously, the late whistles are so annoying. As Kawhi Leonard enters the game. As Kawhi Leonard knocks down the first of 2. Jackson Hayes re-enters the game. That was quick. As Kawhi knocks it down. 111 to 121. Lakers up by 10 with 4:13 to go in this fourth and final quarter. Luka puts it up. Won't go, but he did draw a foul of his own and will go to the line to convert not convert. Will go to the line and shoot 2 shots. As Chris Dunn picks up his second personal of the night. And now we have Kobe Bryant enter the game for Kawhi Leonard. As Luka Doncic gets showered with MPV chants as he knocks down 1 or 2. Luka Doncic already with 41 points, 12 assists, 8 rebounds, shooting 7 of 12 from 3. Man, oh man. As Zubac gives it up to Harden. Harden picked up by Smart. Harden gives it up to Brown. Brown inside, kicks it out to Dunn. Dunn in the lane, throws it up, won't go. Zubac tries to tip it in, but loses it. And it's going to be Clippers ball. As Zubac gets the inbounds pass, Zubac doing his best to abuse Jackson Hayes. And it's going to work as he knocks down the mid-range shot. Hey, whoa! Dunn and Jackson Hayes got into it. We got coaching. We got coaches coming onto the floor to stop their players from going any further. Looks like we're going to pick up some technical fouls here, as Dunn might get thrown out because he did touch Jackson Hayes aftermath. He kind of like tried to slap his face or something. But let's see here. As Dunn pushes Luka wants to get a word to Dunn. Dunn pushes the ball into his chest, and Jackson Hayes pushes Dunn behind him, and that's when Dunn said, "Who pushed me?" Turns around and starts to confront Jackson Hayes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, Chris Dunn is probably going to be done for the night. Probably some double technicals. Did Chris Dunn call them soft? Most likely we're going to see some technical fouls being awarded here in tonight's matchup. Yeah, Chris Dunn probably going to be out. Jackson Hayes is going to be out. Luka with all smiles here. As Chris Dunn gets fired up. No, Chris Dunn did touch Luka. Not Luka. Jackson Hayes in the face. He hit him like right here in the chin. He was like trying to slap him away. Yep. Hits him right here. Right here in the lower jaw. Technical foul on Dunn. And Jackson Hayes picks up a technical foul. Yes, Chris Dunn is out of the game. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I was aware of this, probably not, but we are one away of a minute 115 in our subscriber goal. I know we can do it by the end of the night. Man, oh man, thank you everybody who has subscribed, seriously. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, as Chris Dunn has been ejected from tonight's matchup. What a big play. Got to get under their skin as the Lakers are up by 17. And we have Austin Reeves enter the game for Smart. But let's see who comes in for Chris Dunn, and that will be Batum. And Doncic patiently waiting at the line to shoot his technicals. As Luka knocks it down. As Rui gives it to LeBron. LeBron back to AR, and AR will bring it up. Honestly, this shade of yellow has not been bothering me this entire game, and I love that. This is a shade of yellow that we need, because last time that yellow court really hurt my eyes, as Luka Doncic floats it up, misses everything, rebound Batum, and Jackson Hayes is there to deflect it, but will not be rewarded with the turnover. Will stay with the Clippers as they bring it up. As Harden sizing up LeBron. Goes into his little dance. Goes inside the arc. Floats it up. Blocked by Jackson Hayes. But we have a goaltend here by Jackson Hayes. Come on, man. That was good. That was on the way up. Come on, man. Come on. As Luka kicks it out to Rui Hachimura for an open three. Won't go. And he gets his own miss. And Luka Doncic will go to the line to shoot 2 shots that he was fouled by Zubac. Good rebound there by Luka Doncic. The man of the hour. As Luka misses a first of 2. As Luka Doncic is only 1 away from having a triple-double. As Luka splits it at the line, making it a 10-point lead. Harden, bring it up on AR. Tween. Puts up the 3. Won't go. Rebound LeBron James. And here comes LeBron. Full court press to AR. AR lays it up and in. Good look by LeBron James. Hello, everybody. How we doing tonight? As Harden patiently waiting for his screen and gets it by Collins. Harden kicks it out in the corner to Collins. Collins fakes the 3. Resets. Puts up the 3. Won't go. Rebound LeBron James. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. The Lakers are comfortably up by 12 as Luka Doncic lobs it up to Jackson Hayes for the slam. Timeout Clippers. Luka Doncic, the man of the hour. Jackson Hayes having 3 of 4 from the field, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 personal fouls, and 8 points. But man, oh man, I love seeing this man fly. Mama, there goes that man. Yeah, Lakers win. Lakers clinch group with winning against the Clippers tonight. The Clippers would clinch tonight's matchup if they win against LA and Memphis loses. We have a lot of substitutions here. It looks like the Clippers are waving the white flag as they are emptying out their bench. How do you even say that name? I'm trying to be nice. Yannick? Telefort? Lakers up by 14. Kobe Sanders will bring it up. Tip right into the hands. Jackson Hayes got a piece of it. Here comes LeBron James all the way. LeBron James lays it up and in. LeBron James looking at the ref like, come on, man, give me something. As the game will continue. As Jackson Hayes will get the rebound. Luka Doncic, the MVP chance, gives it up to AR. AR behind the back, working on Kobe. Spinning, turning, firing, won't go, but it will go a foul on Kobe Sanders. And we have the bench emptying out as Adou Thiero enters the game for Jackson Hayes. Dalton Connect enters the game for LeBron. Bronny James enters for Rui Hachimura. And Drew Timme enters the game for Luka Doncic. Let's see how Timme plays against some actual NBA comp. Still no Vando? Even when we're up by over 15 points? What? Wow. That's crazy. We are 112 away, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm hitting 115, we're only one away. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. As now the Lakers are up 133 to 115. And we have a take foul there by AR. As he wants to get out to get Maxi Kleber into the game for AR. Again. What? AR! JJ, put in Vando, please. I want to see my boy. Come on, man. Let's see what this ragtag team of Lakers can do. I'm very surprised to see Drew Timmons get this many minutes. Well, get any minutes, since he was called up from the G League literally 24 hours ago. But here we go. Bronny James will bring it up. Gives it up to Drew. Drew looking to give it up and finds Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect working on the left wing. Kicks it out to Bronny, but it's tipped away. And it looks like it's going to stay with the Lakers. As Christie. That's Max Christie's brother on the Clippers. Man, I would have loved to see his other brother that's in Dallas with the Lakers, because honestly, we need an archetype like him. As Bronny James kicks it to Drew for his first three. Won't go. Rebound Clippers. As Brown controlling the traffic. Going inside. Blocked by Drew. Nice. Good denial there by Drew. Bronny James kicks it out to Drew. Drew for his first bucket as a Laker. And knocks it down. Welcome to the organization. As Christie, between the legs, attacking against Adu. Brown. Gives it up to Christie. Christie, nice little shimmy there. Pump fakes once and draws a foul on Adu Thero. That's going to be his first personal of the night. .8 to go. Wow, 46 people are watching right now. Hi, everybody. How we doing tonight? As Christie knocks down the shots. As Bronny James running the floor. Side sets for a three. Won't go. Oh, almost. But that will end the night. Lakers clinch the West Group B and advance to the knockout round. Lakers win 135 to 118. Man, what a game for, let's see, for no one else than Austin Reeves. What a great night. I'm just kidding. You think I'm going to get props where credit is not due? You don't know me, son. Luka Doncic, 43 points, 9 rebounds, 13 assists. 1 steal, 1 block. Man, oh man. MVP. What a great game by the Lakers. As the thing about this game is that they progressively got better with defense, denial and stuff. Because look, the Lakers picked up 9 steals, but they also turned over the ball 11 times. That is the lowest turnover rate that they have this season. They were averaging about what? They were averaging about 17, 15 turnovers. Tonight is 11. And then the Clippers turned over the ball 14 times. They got 7 steals. Rebounding, the Clippers picked up 29 to the Lakers 38. So we won in the rebound department. Lakers shot 45% from 3. Compare that to the Clippers, 37%. So again, we beat them in that category. And the Lakers also beat them in the field goals, which I am surprised because, Zubac and Harden were actually going pretty hard in the paint, going directly into the basket. But, man, I am proud of the Lakers, how they decided to turn up in the second half defensively, because in the first half it wasn't really that coherent when it came to turning over the ball. It was all Luka in the beginning of the game. I'm not going to lie to you, but, man. Okay, I admit Luka is a real deal. Yeah. You think? AR is an X factor. Yes. He is an X factor. Now, we got to worry about his defense going into the playoffs, but still, tonight's matchup was a nail biter in the first 3 quarters. Nah. First half and then a little bit of the third, but still. Lakers win. Lakers win. I'm going to go ahead and do my recap here. So, I'm going to go ahead and do my short little recap here. But thank you, everybody. Unfortunately, we did not get to our sub goal in tonight's live stream of 115. We get close. We got 1 away, 114. But, man, oh, man, I'm happy to, have such amazing people, support me and stuff like that. Really, I truly appreciate you. But until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe.